exciting presentation of the National Football League.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys come in on a two-game skid, hoping to turn things around. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup. Love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough. In last week's game, that contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now a second and 10.
Herbie Joseph on the coverage.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Hey,
Stroud looking to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
Second down and 4.
At the Lions' 25-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's Stroud. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Complete to C.D. Lamb.
A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The kick is
the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Brandon Aubrey.
Now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft from Cal. It's Jared Goff.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
You look at this Cowboy defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 41 yards. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Stroud sets up the play action. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Stroud. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
As Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. Here's Goff. And pass caught. It's Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Play action. It's gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
On for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finisher in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys, first down.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cowboys at 500 hit 6 and 6. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. That's what they play really well here.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. And here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
20-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. Got his man complete over the middle. It's right. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now it's gone. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Oh, good move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here is third down and 4.
Third and 4.
Goff throwing again. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. At the 35-yard line.
Now Stroud. Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. Now second and 3.
It's a gain of 3 at the 49-yard line.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 7. First down, Cowboys.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to second and 15. Back to throw. Stroud able to hit his target Lamb. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 20.
They give it to Williams running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Stroud looking to throw.
26-yard.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Stroud out of the gun here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So on fourth down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
So here come the Lions now. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But
it's caught at the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 77 yards. And the Lions have regained the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
40-yard line.
19 Texas. 18. That's right.
Here's Stroud. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 10, Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
A little juke. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
180!
And they'll indeed take a knee. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught by Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
There's Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
4 yards.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. He's got right on the short throw. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
We go tonight.
Goff now looking to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
16.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
15 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. 12 yards on the return that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a toss left side. It's Williams. Got a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
And Stroud now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Crenshaw Jenkins with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Goes right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And Detroit getting set to go now. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Dante Fowler just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Out of the gun, Goff. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be fourth down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 43, here's a second down and 6.
All right.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And some room to run now. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Power running by Zeke. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right at the 12. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Here's a second and 8.
Now, what's it?
Toss left to Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
It's now third and 9.
All right.
Stroud. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And able to get this out to the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. In motion, the tight end. They'll try the air now with Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes that trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Open man right side is St. Brown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Again, Goff. It's Williams on the catch. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Jameson Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Play action. It's gone. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
The Lions take over.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
18-yard line.
Goff now to throw. He's got right on the short throw. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
Goff now looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on down. A 1st down carry by Elliott. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A gain of 13 yards.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 2.
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And Detroit getting set to go now. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Williams, a man in motion right. To throw is gone. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Ross St. Brown. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now gone.
At the 26-yard line.
Can't get sack. Often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Back to throw, Goff. Under pressure, and they get to him again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Up the middle, here's Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And the lead will stay put at 17. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Goff. To the left side, he finds Tesla. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. There's Goff. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Goff now looking to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 10 yards out. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Goff. He's got right on the short throw. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Goff. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now it's Goff. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 15.
To throw with Stroud. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Cowboys field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and the lead will hold at 10. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.